This is Anthony with True Diamond Heart, continuing our video series on Wake Up and Live. We spoke last video about mindfulness. The other crucial practice that we have to move into, you can put it off and do it later, 5 years, 50 years, a million years. Eventually, you'll come to a stillness practice. Some people call it meditation, others call it prayer. It's a certain kind of prayer though. It's not, oh God, give me this, oh God, save me from that, oh God, help me with this and that. There can be simply divine power or love or God, or whatever you call this energy, help me. That's possible within meditation, within this stillness practice. But after that, simple request is inner silence, inner stillness. Now this takes practice because our habit and our training is to have very chattering minds and very tumultuous feelings that are feeding each other and going back and forth, and we get lost in them. And we spoke of being mindful, which means paying impersonal and dispassionate attention to what's happening within and without. Meditation is taking time in your day. If you don't have a practice, begin with 1 to 3 minutes. The first thing you wake up, sit up if you can, and be still. Just sit up upright but comfortably and be still. And then 1 to 3 minutes before you go to sleep. If you can do it 5 or 10 minutes, wonderful. Get to the point where you're feeling uncomfortable and restless, and then do a few seconds more, 30 seconds more. But you don't want to be struggling, because that's the energy that's always ruling our life, is the energy of struggle, the energy of seeking and striving. This is an energy of passivity, where we start to watch our thoughts. For example, right now, moving into a mindful meditative state, I'm aware that this cat is here, purring on my lap. Now I simply acknowledge it, and I move into a space, a decision that there will be stillness. I can be aware of it, and yet it's simply the part of the frame, part of the stage in which infinite space. There's infinite space, and this little stage of cat purring is just a tiny detail. Let's look at it that way. That's more effective, more realistic. You start to identify yourself as your consciousness. What's your consciousness? It's simply what's happening in your awareness. What's happening? Who are you? What is this field of being that you are? Well, it's a consciousness first and foremost. And think of it and start to feel, if you close your eyes for a minute, please. Make sure you have a safe place and a few minutes to do this. Close your eyes and feel yourself. Just see yourself as the sky. And the sky is infinite in all directions, right? Once you get away from the earth, there's no earth below. There's just sky everywhere, expanding in all directions. Now you'll notice there's clouds in the sky. The cloud may be what that man said to you yesterday that you liked or didn't like. It flattered you or insulted you. It's that desire for that better job. It's that desire for that man or woman. It's that fear or anxiety about having to go to the dentist, or that fear or anxiety about what might happen if you don't get that man, or if you don't get that woman, or these thoughts and feelings that pass through. These are thoughts, these are little clouds that pass through the sky that you are. Watch them, and just with the wind of your gentle consciousness, the breeze of your consciousness, blow them gently out of your frame of reference, out of the sky. If there's a storm, a really difficult thing you're going through, simply watch that. Simply see it and let it gently go to the extent you can without struggling. Telling it that you will come to it later. You're not disrespecting it or trying to push it down or avoid it or struggle with it. You're simply using your divine ability, your divine power, to choose what is in your field of consciousness now, gently. You've chosen to be gentle, fearless, quiet, still. You don't move your body too much. If you have to itch, you scratch it. Don't let things take over. There's no rules here except for non-struggling focus and the intention to move into stillness. You're not going to always have stillness in meditation. That's fine. You're sitting there and you'll have moments of stillness and moments of forgetting. You'll get lost in the thoughts and the feelings, in the clouds. You'll forget that you're not the cloud, and you'll have cloud consciousness. You'll think, you'll be lost in some thought or feeling about something. And then you'll remember, and the sky consciousness will say, it's just a cloud, let it go. Now in the sky consciousness of meditation, there's boundlessness and there's ease. Now you're not looking for boundlessness and ease, it's simply there. You've made the determination in meditation to sit still, to not go anywhere and not do anything for a period of time. Simply the only thing you will do is pay attention to your inner world without judgment and with gentle intention. To the extent they cooperate, fine. If they don't cooperate, also fine. Gently usher your thoughts and feelings that are disrupting and disturbing and interfering with this silent open space out of the silent open space of sky, seeing them simply as clouds. Clouds come and go, they always will. You can open your eyes. This is meditation. This is the beginning of meditation. We have many, many videos on the True Diamond Heart YouTube channel on meditation, and the internet is full of them. The world is full of meditation, thousands of years. It's indispensable. You'll have to do it eventually. If you put it off, it simply means you're not ready to begin that deep a meditation, that deep an awakening process. That's not a good or a bad thing. However, there will be more suffering because we're putting off the light, the awakening, that is the dissolution of the darkness of suffering. This is the offering, meditation. If you already have a practice, deepen it. More time, more focus. Mindfulness and meditation become almost one, so you're living in meditation. Your mindfulness through the day becomes meditation, but that's a fairly advanced stage. We're starting now with mindfulness from before to the extent we can remember, and beginning a meditation or deepening a meditation. From the last video, that was mindfulness, and a deepening, a creation or a deepening of the meditation practice that we all finally must have to fully awaken, to begin and continue and fully awaken. Stay with us. We're getting into waking up and living, truly living. We'll see you soon.